All right, YouTube, what's going on? Matt Kennedy here. Happy August 8th. Happy Friday. Happy launch weekend, if you will, for this game for Man 26 and Man 26 Ultimate Team. I do want to say, though, I apologize for this face cam for the video. It's just the sun setting at this hour, and it's at the perfect angle where it hits my blinds. I have blinds. I have curtains. It just goes right through. So, sorry, guys, but remember, I am moving out here within the next month or two. There is some bad news, though, because it is a condo. There is some condo working and underwriting and the condo approval. So it may get back to October, but that literally is the worst case scenario. So it can't be worse than that. So I'm hoping it's sometime in September for you guys. You know, get my own place, not worry about noise as much. Hey, Matt, be quiet, whatever. So that's an update on my new place. As for this, okay, I appreciate you guys for this game. It's been a blast, so far. I mean, even though there's moments where you think I'm pissed, whatever, keep in mind life goes on. I think people sometimes can take me too seriously, or they think I take things too seriously. I understand it is a game and whatever, but remember, if I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't play the game. And I love games, so much that, I love the intricacies. I think there are things where sometimes it is too intricate, or sometimes, a game might feel too challenging. But if I didn't like a challenge, if I didn't love, facing adversity, if I didn't love the idea of having resilience against the meta, against, money spent players, against, tough ass players, I wouldn't be here, right? So understand that there's a lot of reasons why this game is the best that I've ever seen. 12th year of playing the game now for Ultimate Team. The first one being things are on time. I saw the game drop at noon. I got in at noon 01, 12:01. I was in within a minute. No server issues. Besides, there was one time, it was like 3:30 p.m., but guess what? Those servers were down for a half hour. Cool. Take a break. I grabbed Chipotle, grabbed a dinner, filled me up, rested for a little bit for a health break. So yeah, the servers were down yesterday for a little bit, but it was only, temporarily. And it was a break, right? The rookie premieres dropped on time. What an impact they've been. Will Johnson, everyone has him. James Pearce for that closing speed for a good pass rusher. Xavier Watts, over the field. Jahad Campbell will be the replacement for Wade Lewis once he goes. And so keep in mind, I feel like the rookie premiere is being on time. For me, the pre-order points, the packs being on time for the content, it's just immaculate. The fact that 82s were literally, Alanu Fashanu, Chase, what's his name? Chase Brown, Lloyd Cushenberry, Sean Murphy Bunting for some corner speed, an 83 speed corner, 83 excel, pretty good stats, well-rounded, even 6 foot, not a midget, for literally 29K. It's a joke, in a good way. So, however, Julius Peppers, in my opinion, a top 4 pass rusher in the entire game. It's literally free at your, exposure right there, right? So there are a lot of good things, but there are still some bad things. And I feel like the bad things do start with, we'll go over the content first, then the gameplay, pros and cons. For me, I feel like the biggest, con is the packs. I do already see that they might infiltrate some cut concept of the BND. I hope this was just like a random BND offer, and they're not going to add more BNDs, infiltrated in to like their game and their system. There are BNDs, it's part of the game, but I don't want to see it take over the whole store like a lot of cut packs were. Don't forget your daily offers, guys, for 1 coin every single day, okay? Another con, I think packs suck. I have not got one elite that was not guaranteed. Besides the platinums, but I'm not really counting those because those are somewhat juiced anyway. This one right here is going to be, they're all BNDs. I don't really see a theme team on them that I care about, so I'm just going to take some training, okay? One thing I will say as well is just advice in the game. For season tickets, I would try to max out one of the players to an 85 first. And then if you really don't like a second player, you might want to use some of your free tokens. You do get some free tokens from leveling up, an 81 token for free, an 82 for free. You have to use some tokens or else the players do not get all team chems. So because it could be nice backups, T. Higgins, a nice fourth receiver, if there's a stamina issue, in comes a fourth receiver, whatever, kickoffs for, whatever reason, right? I could see you, needing them for backups or whatever for, down the road, because remember, these seasoned players can last the whole year. I mean, I was using Hines Ward last year for a team chem for my fifth receiver all year. So you don't gotta buy a gold Jaguars down the road or a gold Texan down the road forever, theme team becomes the meta down the road. Now, I hope they drop team captains here very soon. Right now we have no team captains, but those are also theme team fillers down the road, right? But right now we do have Jalen Hurts up to an 84. You have to do theme teams right now. They are right now boosted. If you've been in my streams, you already know this stuff, some of this stuff, but the theme teams got boosted this year to literally boost more than just physical stats, excel, speed, strength, agility, right? So understand it's really cool to see this because essentially, if you have 25 or 30, you're really just giving every single player on the Jaguars, for me, a +1 overall. So Travis Hunter's a 78. Nope. He's right now a 79, right? Ransell's a 76. Nope. 77. Every single player is just +1 overall. Okay. Rookie premieres, Xavier Watts, James Pierce, Will Johnson, all +1s. Okay. Will Johnson, honestly, I use my token on him because he has some stats, in my opinion, that are actually compromisable to the LTD Lattimore. And he's -3 overall. These stats are similar to Lattimore. It's just Lattimore has +12 press or +10 press. So I use my token on him instead of the other premier because it's good value. My next big tip in this game goes more towards gameplay. I will say one more thing about content before gameplay. I don't like, though, how bad the pack pools are. The pack pools are so bad. And really, the pre-order points were so good for everyone that we're seeing these, core elites, Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley. I mean, these guys are going for over 1 million coins. I mean, Jamar Chase is not better than Jerry Jeudy. Same speed as Jeudy. The guy literally has, all better route running, Jerry Jeudy, and Jerry Jeudy is the same height. There is no way that you should be going for that price, let alone why are you paying that price? Because there's only been 40 pulled, and it's been over 30 hours now, the game being dropped. The packs, in my opinion, have been nerfed. So, everyone has coins, but I'll give you an example. I bought a player just because I know that the market's so high, so just buy into it, right? I literally bought 2 effers, real quick, do newest. I bought Derek Brown for 71K, Damian Lewis 72K, McGarry 40K because Matt, why would you buy those cards? They're gonna drop, whatever. Yes, but the game is so bad for inflation. It's so hard for cards to just drop half off because packs are that bad of the pull rate. So Derek Brown, bought him for 70K. How is he doing right now? Okay, same price. So if I were to sell him for 77, overnight hopefully, I would almost get my coins back. Oh, I lost 2K, big deal. I got good gameplay out of him, right? Damian Lewis, bought him for as well 70K. Sell him right now, coins back. So some of these guys that I'm buying, I'm just like, you know what? Screw this. It's rental, because McGarry, right? So much for a right tackle. Is he going to drop? He'll be at that 40, 45. 45's coins back. He'll be there for another 3 days. So with your coins, get some rentals. It's called soft rentals. Rentals to where, okay, there's no guarantee, but it's like a 90+% chance. What's going to drop them until they drop better cards? Well, even if they drop better cards, it has to be that position. And if it is that position, is it worth it over, the budget beasts like that, they are. So that's my advice. I mean, look, for the sake of the video being pretty quick and not too long, my thoughts on the gameplay, there's no exact meta yet until at least a week in. And then you start seeing some more labbers, some videos posted, glitch blitz, do this with stunts, whatever, ebook, offense, whatever. Until we see actual glitches in the gameplay is fine. But I still feel like my big problem with gameplay is there's still all the sacks, sadly. Missed throws are not there as much as cut. You're not good. I will see broken tackles though a little bit too much. And what I mean by broken tackles is like 3 tackles in a row. Like you just can't bring him down. Break one, but then he's tackled. Like it should not be happening with Bilal Tutton or the small Jaguars running back. Like that should not be happening. 3 in a row. So that's why I said, bro, always go speed with receivers, man. Always go speed. Okay? Because even skinny running backs break tackles. See you guys tonight for gameplay. Sunday Night Football, under the lights. 4-2 head-to-head. It's win or go home. Peace.